In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can start generating mortgage leads for yourself for free using posts like this one over here. Okay, so we've all seen posts like this on social media. Thinking of buying a home? Our special homebuyer program can get you into a home of your own with no money down. Give me a call to find out more info. But the problem is, people don't want to call. They don't want to get on the phone with a high-pressure salesperson who's going to sell them something. It's time we took our lead generation to the next level and started using Messenger. Messenger is a non-threatening way to have contacts reach out to you. And the best part is you can do it for free, and it doesn't have to take up all your time because we can use simple automations that will automatically engage everyone and build your list of prospective home buyers. I'm going to show you how to create posts with a much more user-friendly call to action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and hit edit post and get rid of this call me business and put in so now I've updated the post to have a much more attractive call to action. I've told them to click the link below to get program information and let them know that the link opens in Messenger. So now when they click the link, the expectation is set that Messenger will open. Now here's where the magic is. With a free ManyChat account and a simple couple of clicks, you can start generating free leads. When people click that link, they're going to be brought into this automated conversation. The first question we ask them is to make sure, are you interested in getting the homebuyer program information? And we ask them yes or no. So if they say yes, we say great. We'd like to ask a couple of questions before we get you that info. Are you a first-time homebuyer? What is your current credit score? And do you have any cash reserves? And from there, we tell them, hey, we'd like to email the program information over to you. Please let us have your email address so we can send it over. And then we also set the expectation that it may take a couple of hours for us to get the information over to them. And if it's after normal business hours, we'll respond the next day. Now, this is a super simple thing to set up, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do it in just a few minutes. And in the description below, I'm even going to give you a link so you can import this chatbot right into your free ManyChat account. All right, let's go ahead and get your ManyChat account set up. So you're going to go over to manychat.com. Go ahead and click up here to get started for free. And you'll want to choose Facebook Messenger. And then continue with Facebook. So ManyChat has changed the way that you log in and set up your new account several times in the past year. Don't get too hung up if they ask you questions about your business, what's your business name, things like that, or how many employees you've got. Just go ahead and go through and answer those questions, and you'll be brought to your ManyChat dashboard. And now what I want you to do is just come over here and click Growth Tools. And what you'll want to do is hit New Growth Tool. Let me get out of the way. And you can see there are several different growth tools here. Growth tools are just basically ways for you to get into your chatbot. So here, what we're going to do for this example is use the URL. So we'll click on this. And here you can see it says growth tool number 7. And this is where we're going to start building out this simple automation. So for our opt-in message, what we're going to want to do is just simply come in here and click into the box. Click into the box here first, and then this opens up. So now we can click in here and go ahead and just highlight all that and delete it. So now we're simply going to ask the question, are you interested in getting the home buyer information? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to type some buttons here. Yes. Click done. And no thanks. And click done. So there's our first question. So as soon as somebody hits that link, it's going to tell them, hey, you're going to be showing your information on Messenger. Is it okay? They'll say get started. And then this question will pop up automatically. So now we want to build out the two different paths. I'm going to click plus and content messenger. And we'll have a block here. And I'll do it again. So we've got two different blocks. All right, so the yes block is going to come up here, And all you got to do is click into the circle and drag down here so that each one of those buttons starts a different conversation thread. Let's go ahead and get the negative question out of the way. And if they say no thanks, all we've got to do is click into this text area right here and then type in no worries. If you ever have any questions about buying a home, look us up and we'll be happy to help. You can use Canva, a free Canva account, and create really cool images that you can use in your chatbot to help you build that brand so that people get to know you, like you, and trust you. So what you can do is come out here and enter that image. Now this is 450 by 450, and all I did was use a free Canva account, and I've got videos on my YouTube channel that show you how to do this sort of thing so that you can customize your chatbot with branding information. You can put your phone number in here, you can put your company logo, whatever you like, but we're just basically saying, hey, if you have any questions, we're happy to help. Now, in this next text block, so you click into this box, which opens up this text window. Let's go ahead and type in here. Awesome. Before I get you the information, I'd like to ask a couple of questions. First question, are you a first-time home buyer? Then all we've got to do is add some buttons that say yes or no. I'm even going to clarify that a little bit more and say, no, I currently own. And you can see I've got one character left, so this phrase fits perfectly on the button. So no, I currently own. So now we'll go ahead and click done. And now we'll go ahead and click this plus box to open up another messenger window, and we'll slide it over. Now our next question is going to be, what is your current credit score? Now we want to make this easy, and I'm just going to have two options: above 620 and below 620. Right on. So now what we can do is we can say, okay, whether they answer yes, I'm a first-time home buyer, or no, I currently own, all you've got to do is connect both buttons to the next message regardless of what their answer is. Now this is just a simple chatbot automation. We're not trying to use any fancy logic, especially because we can't, because we're using a free account, right? So this is the limitations of the free account, but this is just a cool way for you to start those conversations. So we go, great, what's your current credit score? Now let's put in another box, messenger. And we're going to bring both those buttons over here by simply clicking in this circle and dragging it over to the next box. Now, the next text, click in this box, and here's where we're going to put our next question. How much cash reserves do you have saved for a purchase? Now, you can customize these buttons to say whatever you like. I'm just going to use below 1,000, click done. Add another button, 1,000 to 2,000. Click done, and you can only have 3 buttons. So now this last one is going to be kind of a catch-all. Perfect. Now, all 3 of these are going to go to our next block. Messenger. And we're just going to attach them all so that regardless of how they answer, they're always going to go to this next block. And here's where we set the expectations. We say, thank you, first name. I'd like to email you the program information. Please enter your best email below, and I'll send the information within a few hours. And then I also set the expectation that, hey, if it's after normal business hours, I may send the program information the next business day. So now what this is going to do is it's going to open up they're going to be able to type in their email address to get that information. And again, this is a great place for you to insert some branding. So let's go ahead and put in image. So what'll happen is this message will pop up, and then this will populate. So let's go ahead and check out what that looks like. We're going to go ahead and hit publish, and we're going to go back to flows. So this right here is the breadcrumbs. So all we've got to do is come up here and go to flows, and here's that growth tool number 7 opt-in message. Now, if we wanted to, we can rename this. something like Homebuyer Program Leads. And the growth tool is number 7. So this lives in 2 different places. There's right here in the flows, and then you'll notice if you go over here to growth tools, there's another one. Check this out. We click in here and it opens up the same thing. Now you can rename it here and make this one be. So now that's saved too. So let's go back to our animations, go to Homebuyer Program Leads, and this is the growth tool. So if we click into it, you can see copy URL to clipboard. So we'll go ahead and copy that over there. And now I can go to my Facebook page, Homebuyer Insider Secrets, and I can go ahead and create a post. Let's start with the photo. I'll use the image that I created in Canva earlier. I'm going to go ahead and write my post. And I'm going to paste the link right here and hit post. I'm going to not put a send message button in there because I want to be able to use that URL. So now here's my new post on Facebook. Now let's go ahead and test this. And as soon as I click that link, the messenger notification opens up on my phone. So I'll go ahead and click it and it says, hey, there it is. There's my welcome message. Are you interested in getting the info? Now here's where I'm going to go ahead and enter my email address. And there you have it. Now here's what's cool. The conversation is stored in Messenger. So from the moment that they said yes or no thanks, and they started to answer your questions, you're going to be able to go back into Messenger and see the entire conversation. So now you've generated a lead that's at least interested enough to go ahead and click into your bot and give you their email address. And you can go ahead and email them some program information. And you've got a 24-hour window in which you can respond back to them. So after they've given you the email address, you go ahead and send them the information. And then within 24 hours, that's very important, otherwise you can get shut down by Facebook, you can respond via Messenger and say, hey, I emailed over that information. Please let me know if you have any questions, or would you like to set up a time to talk, or whatever call to action you'd like to do next. Now there's going to be a link down below in the description so that you can grab the free template of this exact free chatbot and install it into your ManyChat account without having to go through the hassle of building it yourself. If you found this video helpful, please give us a like and a subscribe.